Hi, this is Joe again with another review. And for this video, we're going to be doing another Christmas themed animated special for you, which is, of course, the 1980s Yogi's First Christmas. Yes, I'm actually going to go and review this one. I mean, I don't think too many YouTube reviewers, YouTube critics have done this Christmas show. Excuse me. So I'm going to be doing it for you. And I guess I'm talking about Yogi's First Christmas in this video, which first aired on television way back in 1980. Now, of course, this show unfortunately has not aired in about over 30 years. And regular television is. And the rest of it is somewhere like on. I think it aired a couple of times on cable, like a Cartoon Network or Boomerang or what was used to be called ABC Family, but still, I haven't even seen this in a light of day in how long. YouTube, unfortunately, there's a block on stupid copyright rules that YouTube has. The show is not on YouTube, at least here in the United States, anyway. Other countries maybe, but in the United States, because of such strict copyright laws, they don't put it on here. At least people who have accounts and live and have accounts in the United States can see Yogi's First Christmas. But anyway, going back to the show, Yogi's First Christmas, like I said, aired in 1980, and it's a long, drawn out, padded out film, and it was so long that it was always divided up into two nights, so kids going to have to stay up till like maybe 10 o'clock at night to watch this show or watch this movie. Now, of course, Yogi's First Christmas does have some pretty popular Hanna-Barbera characters that I used to watch when I was a kid, when I was 9 years old, and that's how old I was when this show first aired. And of course, they had characters like, of course, Yogi and Boo Boo and Major Smith, and you had Doggy Daddy. Yes, there was a character like Doggy Daddy with his son. Huckleberry Hound, single person, exit stage left, he always does that act. Huckleberry Hound. I think also has Quick Draw McGraw in this one too. So lesser known Hanna-Barbera characters who were popular back then in from the 60s up to the early 80s were in this movie. And of course, you have to be someone my age to appreciate these characters and appreciate this movie. Now, what Yogi's First Christmas is about, Major Smith, of course, runs Jellystone, the fictional Jellystone Park. And it's going to have like this big. It was going to have the cabins open for Jellystone Park to have a Christmas party in there, and it's going to be like one of the first celebrations they're going to have, or at least the first celebration in Jellystone Park. It was going to be a big deal, and so they had all the other Hanna-Barbera characters in there except for Yogi and his little buddy there, Boo Boo, because they were hibernating. And because of all the racket that was going on, Yogi woke up from his hibernation and said, "Hey, maybe I should stay up and sleep through the holiday this year and actually participate in it." Of course, Major Smith was not too happy about that, of course, because there's this bit of rivalry there. But what the hell? As long as he behaved himself, he was able to participate in it, which of course he does. Now, meanwhile, on a side note, I said, okay, what could possibly go wrong, and why is this thing more than an hour and a half long? Well, one of the guests had a son, I think it was like divorced, or his mother was divorced, or they separated, the father had died, or something like that. And so, of course, the son, it was like the first Christmas without his father, so he was upset over it. So he's like, I don't want to go to those stupid woods to celebrate Christmas. Why can't we stay at home? And the mother says, well, because it's too many bad memories. I want you to forget that this first Christmas without your father, so it's going to be something different. And so it was mad, it was bitter, it was angry, he was ticked off. And meanwhile, living in the woods in a cave in the Jellystone Forest, or Jellystone Park, was this hermit. who hates everything because hates what's going on with what Ranger Smith was planning on doing. So he decides to say "F you, Ranger Smith," and I'm gonna destroy your thing, and so that way we'll never have something like this ever again. So he somehow on this server somehow recruits this kid. This kid found his cave in the woods, and decided to recruit. So this kid was helping the servant out by screwing up the thing, and all the other characters like Huckleberry Hound and Snagglepuss says, "Hey, you shouldn't be doing all this. So look, your mother's trying to work hard to make you forget that your first year there." I said, "How can you forget my father?" I said, "You want me to remember my father?" And that's not going to happen. And because of this, that's why I'm acting out like this. Because I don't want to be here. I don't want to be at home for Christmas. I don't want to be in stupid words. And having a miserable time. And I said, well, eventually, of course, and they're trying to figure out who this character is trying to destroy the Christmas celebration in Shellingstone Park. All the other, including Yogi and Boo Boo, were trying to figure this thing out. And of course, eventually they do, and they stopped the sermon, and they found out who he was. And I'm sorry, I don't remember exactly everything else because, like I said earlier, it's been a long time since I've seen this particular show. And they found out exactly why, and they changed his mode of thinking, the hermit's mode of thinking, and he pretends to be Santa Claus for the rest of the guests that eventually showed up. Because they were guests because of what the hermit was doing throughout the whole film. The people were starting to leave or threatening to leave because hey, we can't stay here. All this crap is going on. And this celebration is being sabotaged by this hermit. Why should we stick around for? So a lot of them were leaving, and he said, let's just get out of here. And well, they eventually found out. They captured the hermit, and they found out why he was doing this. And then like I said earlier, they changed his mode of thinking, and everything turned out okay in the end of the film. But I don't remember I don't know if the kid. Like I said earlier, I don't remember if the kid's father had died or the kid who was helping the hermit out. I don't remember if the kid's father died or separated or if the guy was in the military. I don't remember, but I think the kid's father showed up at the end of the film and they reunited, and like I said, everything turned out well at the end. Well, the film, so I always remember seeing this film, and like I said, it used to air like in the early '80s on regular television, and it was, like I said, it was so long and it was divided into two parts, kind of like what CBS used to do when they used to air The Lion, the Witch, and the animated version of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which they divided into two parts, 1 hour each, so we could see the whole kids could see the whole film. Channel 11, WPIX Channel 11 here in New York, which is where I'm from, used to air this thing over 2 nights. And then I think eventually they showed it through the whole, like on the weekend, like on Saturday or Sunday before Christmas, depending what day of the week Christmas comes out on. They would show like the whole thing, along with of course March of the Wooden Soldiers. So and Miracle 34 series. We originally in Channel 5 in New York, then eventually Channel 11, and now it doesn't air at all. Unfortunately, they used to show it like straight. Yogi's First Christmas on like the weekend before Christmas, or on Christmas Day. They decided to do it that way, and we'll show it straight since kids are home on Christmas Day, no school. But I always have fun memories of watching, showing this thing. I always used to watch this thing. I always used to enjoy watching it when it was on, because Yogi Bear was one of my favorite characters. And Art Carney was the voice of, when I found out was the voice of Yogi Bear, you can say, well, forget the ranger, boo-boo. It would speak like, and on, for the honeymooners. And it was an enjoyable movie, especially if you remember these particular characters. But like I said earlier, you cannot find it on YouTube. You might find clips of it on YouTube, but you can't see the entire thing. unless you click on somebody else's website. But that's really a shame that this thing is not on YouTube at all. It should be. Or anybody who posts videos on YouTube from television shows. I'm not talking about reviews like the one I'm doing here, but I'm saying other YouTube videos. If people post television shows or movies here on YouTube, it should be allowed. It should be allowed. Even myself, I had a copyright right on my videos earlier this year for my review of Fatal Attraction. That because I showed the video on camera, and then I showed any clips of the movie, and then I showed the box of the video, the old VHS of Fatal Attraction, and I got a copyright ruling for Paramount for it. I am not kidding, and because I think that's an extreme. Do whatever, and take off a bunch of episodes of UFO Hunters, as well, which is a joke. One of my favorite. I actually like that show, and it's a shame that they're taking off those episodes as well. Well, I'm not getting off topic, but I feel they should express that in this frustration I have with the copyright rules from YouTube. I should express it in another video. But on Yogi's First Christmas, like I said, you can't find it on YouTube. At least not the whole thing. But I feel that people should watch it because it is especially people from my generation remember watching Yogi Bear cartoons and the Hanna-Barbera cartoons, which are characters that stop being used anymore in newer adventures. Unlike Scooby-Doo, which made like 10,000 versions of Scooby-Doo cartoons, which I like Scooby-Doo, but to constantly use just one character and ignore the rest, it's not right. So that's not right. So that's my review of Yogi's First Christmas. Please click on the video. Please rate it. Feel free to comment on. Please subscribe to my channel. Please forward this video onto your Facebook pages. You can catch all of my videos not only on my YouTube channel, but at rallyc.com. That's all WDY. C.com. That's the homepage of the Rally Reviewer, Chris Lee Moore. Please check out all of his videos with his website as well, or TV Trash videos and so forth. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. And if I don't do another video by the end of this week, I want to wish everybody, all my subscribers, and all the people who watch my videos, a very thank you for your support for the year. And I want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and a Happy Hanukkah for all those who celebrate those holidays. Have a very Merry Christmas season. Stay safe and don't drink too much eggnog. Otherwise you end up like grandma and get run over by a reindeer. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.